Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. Here's a look at the market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for Tuesday, May 6th, 2014. Got a pretty unusual day going here. We opened really low this morning, filled the gap, and actually put on some steam up and above just the break-even level. What that's leaving us with is a lot of upside buy signals on the scans here, and there's a fair amount of upside CPS scans, upside CPS signals as well. So obviously you can see here on the NASDAQ side, we're all loaded up here to the buy side with nothing on the sell side. The only asterisk here is going to be the extremely low volume. Look at all these deviations to the downside. There's nothing today that is traded more than its typical volume, and most things are trading much less than their typical volume. So that could be the fly in the ointment for tomorrow. But nonetheless, we do have a good setup to the upside. That doesn't mean the volume can't come in tomorrow. So definitely strong upside bias here. We've got a couple of deviations. We've got an open-close deviation in Biogen, but no signal. And we've got an open-close deviation in Sina with a contra buy signal. Moving on to the financials. Financials also better to buy here. We don't have as many CPS signals, but there are a fair amount of contra signals here. Do have some volume still in Sallie Mae. That's still kind of coloring the trade from the split-off announcement. We've got almost an open-close deviation here in Mastercard. Mastercard's real strong, as well as Visa. Moving on to the energy sector, we're also seeing strength here. Got a lot of CPS signals. Definitely concentrate on the names with the signals. Valero's got a little bit of volume here. That's the only one without a downside deviation right now, and that one has an upside CPS condition. Moving on to the market generals. Market generals here, bias to the buy side pretty strongly. We've got an upside CPS in Disney and also UNH. Pfizer today is pretty weak though. That one has a downside CPS and a volume bump, so that's really sticking out. You can certainly say that the players from the larger time frame are involved in Pfizer today, and they are selling it. Housing names, again, same theme, low volume. NVR's got an open-close deviation and a contra candle to the upside, and Hovnanian has a contra candle. I'm not seeing too much in the transports. It's really about the early cycle stuff here so far. We saw the technology stuff, the NASDAQ stuff is fairly strong, and also the financials were fairly strong. Commodities, we're actually seeing some weakness, so we're seeing a rotation here. So the commodities today are all mostly weak and acting as a source of funds. Monsanto has a downside RPS, and that one does have some decent volume, so that could be one tomorrow that if we don't follow through to the upside, you might want to consider looking at that for a downside setup. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.